Alright. Start to them.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything. Really. So, any leads?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we should tell them about the Captain Jack thing.
We should tell them that Captain Jack in the marketplace needs a crew to help load his ship. It's good, honest work.
It's a perfect fit. Captain Jack it is.
So, a captain's offering booze and brass for a bit of crate loading? Gods be praised. You've done it, friend. Off we go.
Nice.
With new situations. Each sifting grain of sand in the hourglass is another warning. Act now or open the doors to death.
A ham. Of course, a ham. Alright, we gotta go here. One of these boats has a guy in front of it that is for a quest. I forget which quest it is though, so we'll figure it out when we get it, but so not here. There's nobody here. But it's supposed to be a guy. Wait, if he's not there, is he here? Is it that ship then? I thought it was like this one. I must have been mistaken.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Sailor Marv Conrad. I think it's Conrad.
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
What do you know about the staff of Pergamon?
Aye, that Cecil's worse than a rooster. Crowing all around town about matters he ought to know are better kept quiet. Well, if you know about the staff, I suppose you also know it's gone without a trace. For my part, I haven't a clue where it could have gone. Overboard, stolen, or vanished into thin air. Though I'm quite eager to see it return, I've got a reputation to uphold, you know. Wouldn't hurt to ask some of my men. I tried myself, but sailors tend to be a bit tight-lipped when they're afraid of getting one another in some trouble. Seaman's code, you know. Not to rat out a fellow sailor.
Okay.
Yes? I have work to do, so...
No. Not you.
Shores? Here? In Sicile? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
What do you know about the staff of Pergamon?
Was too busy dodging fireballs to notice anything myself. But ask around a bit. Could be one of the other men spied something I didn't.
Sauce? Here in Sicile? Now that you mention it, I noticed Dietmar, a fellow merchant travelling with us, carrying a sealed box off the ship during the attack. At the time, I figured he was just escaping with his personal effects. But it could well have been that staff you're talking about.
Do you know anything else about Dietmar?
Well, sure, I saw him slip off the ship, but I haven't a clue where it could possibly be now. Captain Conrad's the man to ask for such matters.
Okay.
Heard anything about the whereabouts of the magic stick yet?
Yeah, one of your men saw Dietmar make off with a package.
What? That weasel has it for sure. But I'll tell you this. I didn't speak of that stuff to a soul on board. If he's the one who took it, he must have known it was on the ship before stepping foot on her decks. I'm sure he'll make a run for it, probably by boat. I'd look for him on an out-of-sight beach somewhere. He's probably there now, trying to launch a vessel in private. If he hasn't already escaped, that is.
Okay. Interesting. So, okay, cool. Okay.
And I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. So what do you
I
say?
guess these two will complete
Well,
each other
what does it
once.
matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Honest
these three
pay
are like
for an honest
connected.
day.
Okay, so we have to go to Endless Nick. So we'll do... I don't need this, actually. Northgate.
Potent heat.
Oops. Wrong spot.
Sorry, sir.
Get to Shining Ring. Let's keep it that way.
We're gonna give the jokes to him.
A familiar face. Come, watch the show. I promise it'll take your mind off beheading baddies. Or whatever it is you do with all those muscles.
Haven't you heard Reginald uses a crowd warmer?
Aye, a person whose sole job is to praise the performance and stir a crowd. A genius invention. No wonder Reginald has had such success. I knew his act couldn't have outshone mine on its merits alone. Please, you must hire him for me. Imagine the scowl on that conman's face when my rightful audience returns to me. A must-see event.
We already ironed him, though.
A familiar face. Come, watch the...
Okay.
Bravo!
Enjoying the fair, aren't you? Of course you...
So it's him.
What is it this time?
I'd like to perform a show.
Katarina's given the go-ahead, has she? Oh, very well then. Tell me when you're ready to begin, and I'll show you to your places and gather you whatever crowd of drunken yokels can be prevailed upon to watch you flail about on stage.
All right, I'm ready to begin.
Ready for your trial by fire, you mean? There's no more savage foe than an audience, my dear. But I'm sure you'll do just fine. May the show begin!
Two-man show.
Not planning on playing to an empty audience, are you? Wait until I've gathered some victims to witness the spectacle, and then you can begin. Any last words?
You hear distant mutterings of curiosity as a small crowd shuffles toward your stage. A few moments longer, and everyone will be seated. Now, let's not be hasty. They may be dragging their feet, but your show is sure to knock the crowd's socks off. As soon as they settle into their seats, that is.
We really have to wait for them to walk? That's gonna take forever.
Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end.
Tell me about yourself.
I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Sicil.
My audience sings my praises from hill and dale. Psst. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the seven. Look, you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped. Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, now help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
If you're ready, I'm going to pick you up now. You won't mind a little ride in my pocket, will you?
It won't be the worst indignation I've suffered. Get on with it then.
Okay, cool.
If I wanted to wait around doing nothing, I'd get a job at court.
The stage is yours.
Start again.
If I wanted to wait around doing nothing,
Oh God, it's the book.
Oh, come on. We haven't got all day.
If I wanted to wait around doing nothing, I'd get a job at court.
Oh, come on. We haven't got all day.
Enough, sirs. I can take another moment aboard this death barge. I'm starving. I'm sick. Okay.
Well, what's the...
Good
show! I hope
The crowd seems to know the tale. They wholly approve of your beginning.
Okay.
Oh, there's an encore.
Simply bravo! Fantastic! Simply marvelous!
My gods, could it be their look?
Fantastic!
Simply marvelous.
Fantastic!
Bravo!
The crowd is thrilled. Whatever will happen next is sure to excite them.
Okay. I'm semi-cheating here, but that's great. What is it? Are we out of fresh water? Is there a leak in the hull? Okay.
Simply marvelous! Oh, I hope there's an encore!
Bravo!
The crowd seem quite impressed with your delivery. Keep it up.
Fantastic.
Simply
Look, seal. There, beyond the mist. It's...
Oh, I hope there's an encore! Fantastic! Simply marvelous!
The crowd gasps. They're on the edge of their seats. Go on. Push them over.
So I'm pretty sure it's land, but we'll confirm just to be sure.
Good shot.
Land, and then land, my sweet. Land at last. We shall call it Siceal. Okay.
Oh,
There's an encore!
Bravo!
Gasps ring out across the audience. They must know how it ends. They simply must.
Land, my sweet. Land at last. And we shall
The
call it
crowd
Siceal.
explodes into applause and appreciation. You've woven them a tale of desperation and hope, and they are alive with the thrill of it.
We did it.
it's a future of entertainment.
Oh, took my breath away, it did!
What is it this time?
What do you think of our two-man show?
Bravo! Bravo! Well, I'm certainly not afraid of admitting when I'm wrong. That was, well, nearly enjoyable. I suppose you've earned yourself a little something for your trouble. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Did I leave now? Oh, so is it her?
Enjoying the fair, aren't you? Of course you are. Entertainment is...
Hear the stage. What is it this time? Now, let's not make a scene. I already told you you were not exactly terrible.
Wait, he didn't give me anything, did he?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Like, wow, man. The way she said it was awesome. It's this house. Okay, save.
Ah, a little privacy at last. Out of earshot of that contemptible jester. We can finally speak freely. Where shall we begin?
Tell me about yourself.
My true name is Nick. In life, I was an entertainer aboard the ship of the famed Pontius Pirate. I once dared to defy him and he savagely beheaded me for the attempt.
Oh, God.
Little did I know the abuse was only beginning. A wandering sorcerer, mad as the day is long, found my severed head on the beach and resurrected me. I spent months in his company listening to him blather on about his every inane opinion. When I asked him to return my head to my body, it must be in the Black Cove still, he became enraged and tossed my head into the sea. Reginald stumbled upon me some days later and consigned me into his horrid little show. I know not how long I've been entertaining slack-jawed imbeciles at the Scythial Fair. All I know is I just can't take it anymore.
You want to be reunited with your buddy, then?
More than anything. But the chances are so slim with the Black Cove utterly infested with Pontius's undead cronies. My poor lost body is among them, sightless and silent in their vile company. For all I know, they're using it as a coat rack.
A coat rack?
Traveller, if there were any way you would brave the cove's depths and reunite me with myself, you'd be doing me the only kindness I'd have received in as long as my poor memory serves.
What do you know about Reginald?
That charlatan doesn't have a lick of his own talent. So he begs, borrows and beats it from those of us with a real vision for the stage. What I wouldn't give to give old Reggie a swift kick in the jugglers. Oh, to have legs again.
Like, if you're ready now, I'll pick you up.
It won't be the worst, Indy.
Okay, so, yeah, we'll definitely reunite you with your buddy, dude. We'll do our best. Right. So, let's do Kitty Love. So Kitty Love is here. We gotta go back in here and talk to the cat. Unsinkable Sam. Something tells me that we'll have to go to a beach or something, because he said he was like out of a boat or whatever. So maybe like if he has a treasure, he'll be rich and then she'll be happy. I don't know.
What's with you, bipeds and beer? No better drink than milk.
About Maxine.
Aye, so there's the rub. I am but a stray, and she is the mayor's cat. Oh, I do understand her, I do. She wants a Tom of means, not privation. One who brings home the sardines and the occasional halibut. Would that I still had my collar. Such a marvel it was, as bejeweled as the night sky with precious stones, said to have once been worn by a far-off Maharaja's best hunting cheater. Like the king of all cats I looked when I wore it. A gift bestowed upon me by a princess whom I had kept company during a long and perilous voyage. A precious band of gemstones, lost as I was tossed around by the waves like a ball in a game of catch.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's on the beach somewhere.
Among the waves it remains, I imagine. Worn perhaps by a crab who fancies himself a Caesar with it. If only I could be the Caesar again, and Maxine my Caesarina.
Okay, so clearly that's what we'll need to do. Sam told us that he used to wear a fancy collar. If we could find it, Maxine might be convinced. Okay. Endless Snake, we're working on it. Staff, we're working on it. Tom, do you want to be adventurer? Oh, you know what? Let's talk to the people from the Fives.
How fares your first quest, hero and hunter? Fabulously exciting, I'll bet.
About this Tom fellow.
Who? Tom? Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, hold on. Yes, of course, Tom. One of our most recent additions to the Fellowship. Brave kid, smart as a tack. He'll prove to be a wonderful addition to the family yet.
Okay. See if we can talk to them about it.
Providing you can afford it, I'll be happy to supply you with all the gear you'll need while swinging swords alongside the fabulous.
No? Don't have any info? What about you?
Now, I can't afford to indulge in chit-chat.
No? You?
It's you. Just the person.
No.
Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's End?
Okay, so the chests are empty. We've cleared them already. So I must have...
I've been struck by lightning!
Dude, I'm clicking to get back up here. This is just ridiculous. Get back up here.
Shield me.
Seriously, bro. Okay, so we can do that. What we can do... No, not that way. Is that what it... Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
Right, so there was like a thing downstairs as well. That we couldn't quite get. And now we're gonna get. Talk to you. Okay. Save. That's all I want. Journal. A bucket. Skeleton. Okay, now that I've done here, come here, talk to him this way. Save. Oh. Weird. Okay, save. Lol. This is hilarious, by the way. Okay, save.